We've settled on names for the puppies in this litter, and I know a lot of people want to find out what they are, so I think it's time to reveal them. You might know, if you've seen some of my previous videos, that the way we like to name our puppies is to start out with a theme for the litter names. And in this case it was pretty easy. Our daughter has lived in Florida for most of her adult life, and coincident with the birth of these puppies, she purchased and moved into a house right here in our hometown in New York, just a couple of minutes down the road from us. We're delighted for that, and she is a huge part of our canine family as well as our human family. So to celebrate that, the theme for this litter will be moving to New York. You should also remember that every puppy has a long official registered name, and we always try to tie those registered names to our theme. And then from the registered name, we obviously don't use that every day, we derive a call name that we call the puppy, and that usually is something that reminds us of what their registered name is. I'm not going to fill in the gaps for you. You can try to figure that out for yourself. But I think it's time for us to meet our puppies. The puppies are all happily nursing right now, so I'm unfortunately going to have to disturb them in order to introduce them to you. But don't worry, I will put them right back, and they will not be deprived of any food or ability to bond with their mother and their siblings. I'm going to do this in the order of their birth, so I have to dig down here to get our first little black and tan girl. This girl's registered name will be BlackFire. It's in the pod, and we are going to call her Zilla. I kind of like the irony of a big sounding name like Zilla for a teeny weeny puppy, because she is by 2 or 3 ounces the smallest of the litter right now. That doesn't mean she will always be the smallest, but that's where she is. So that's Zilla. Second born was one of the tricolors. Let's see if I can find her. This girl, who has a nice wide blaze on her forehead and is well broken on her back, will be known as BlackFire Clear to Close, and her call name will be Joy. Hello, Joy. Third born was this cute little girl, the one with the little spot on her forehead, like a Blenheim spot, but she's not a Blenheim. Her registered name is going to be BlackFire New York State of Mind, and we're going to call her Apple. Hello, Apple. You're a good girl. Then we have the third tricolor girl, who's a little bit more heavily marked, but still quite nicely broken. She will be BlackFire New Beginnings, and we're going to call her Summer. And finally, we have our big black and tan boy. Even though he has a little white on him, he is a black and tan. He will be registered as BlackFire New York Minute, and we're going to call him Henley. Okay, you can, Bootsy, you can lie down and go back to feeding your puppies. She doesn't even have to lie down. They're going to crawl in there and get their milk anyway. So that's the crew, and we will call them by their names: Zilla, Joy, Apple, Summer, and Henley from now on.